Okay, rather 4-3 victory over our local neighbours. What's your post-match reaction?
Yeah, pleased with the win. You know, obviously today we knew it was going to be very difficult for more reasons than one. Firstly, obviously Concord are a very good side. They work hard, and they've always had that identity that they don't give things up. And the game was never won until the whistle was over. Secondly, the conditions today I felt was always going to be tough. Coming in at 1-1 at half time, I always felt second half we got goals in us with that little bit of wind assist and whatever. And then also people like Robbie Wilmot, you know, come alive in the second half and cause them some problems, and so did Jeffers. So, you know, overall, I don't think they can say that they deserve to win the game or get anything out of it. I thought we were the better side. But they're just one of these teams that if you don't put them to bed, they're going to always, you know, they're going to stay there and have that belief. And, you know, that's basically Concord since the days of Danny Cowley being there. They've continued that with Glenn and Adam. They've continued to be a team that are very difficult to put away. So it's all about the points, as I said to the boys in there. Performances come second best this time of the season. All about the points. And to be fair, we only, you know, at 3 o'clock, that's all I was looking to achieve. Obviously a little bit disappointed with myself being sent off, which I find was very harsh for the official, because all I said to him was it was a poor decision to book Churchy. And I think, you know, unfortunately, that's the way it is at the moment. You know, with referees, they want to be bigger than any of the players and managers that are there. So he's decided to send me off because I said he was poor. There we go.
Yeah, and our players kept their belief, and even at 1-1 they dug deep and eventually got those goals, and 2 in quick succession from Sean Jeffers.
Yeah, you know, Sean obviously, he's been an handful. I thought his first goal was great, the way he composed himself in the box and managed to get a swivel and a shot off. And then obviously he got the penalty as well and finished that well. But yeah, Sean's been an handful for them today. They're a physical side, you know. They know how to play the game. I think Steve Corley up front is always an handful. You know, the boy who scored their first goal for them was, you know, on loan from Colchester. Took it very well. I think 2 of the goals they've scored today have been very good goals. You know, we can't take nothing away from them. Maybe if Churchy was still on the pitch, that the referee decided to book him for the first one and then obviously send him off for the second one. But there we go. We've got a big enough squad here to deal with that. As I said, I love Churchy, but he does have to understand that sometimes when you've just been booked by the official that you need to go hiding for a little bit. I didn't have that opportunity, you know, because obviously he wanted to send me off because I said he was poor. So that was that, where Churchy had the option to sort of just go hiding a little bit. But he ain't that type of lad. He'd want to win every tackle, and maybe if the kid had turned and put it in the top bin or whatever, then maybe I'd have said to him, why didn't you do this or that, and it'd have been a different ball game. So we're losing for some games now, but as I say, you know, we've still got enough good players at the club to continue to run.
And would you say the officials' performance spoiled the end of that game with obviously your red card and Churchy's red card?
Well, from what I hear, I don't know. Like, we've had him before. I think we had him down Concord before. From what I gather, he likes to put cards out. So we was already warned before the game that I think he's done 14 red cards this year. So now he's done 16, and maybe there may be a bonus at the end of it. I don't know. But you know, I felt he booked people unnecessary. And I think the sending offs were very, very poor. But, you know, but there we go. Churchy's won more than mine, and I'm not just saying that. I said one thing to him, and normally referees at this level, they'd come over and say, listen, any more of that, you know, but he didn't. He just gave me no option and just said to me, leave the field. I said, why? Because I just said you was poor. He said, yeah, if you think I'm poor, leave the field. Okay, I'll leave the field then. There we go. But I'm not going to let that upset the 3 points, because I think the 3 points was a massive game for us today. Hopefully keeps us well in the playoffs if we've creeped back in there today, depending on the results. But we've got a tough one on Margate, because I hear that they've now changed hands from, you know, they've changed the manager. They've got a cash injection, and from what I'm gathering, they're signing players for fun. So we won't really know what we're up against till Tuesday night. But we'll try and get the boys right. I told them to look after themselves over the weekend, and you know, we're going to have another battle. As I said, if we've got to battle our way out of this division, you know, bring it on. Let's do it that way. I don't think you're going to see much football for the next few weeks. It's going to be about having players that can adapt to the conditions and put in performances like today and get us over the line.